Welcome to Epochs Across Eras, your gateway to the battles, beliefs, and empires that defined history. In our journey through the Three Kingdoms period, we've seen the fall of Han authority and the rise of warlords like Dong Zhuo and Yuan Shao. But now we turn to a figure who would reshape Chinese history, Cao Cao. Feared as a tyrant, praised as a genius, and immortalized in legend, Cao Cao built an empire not just with swords, but with strategy, diplomacy, and ruthless resolve. In this episode, we uncover how he rose from the shadows of rebellion to become the most powerful man in China, and how he laid the foundation for the Kingdom of Wei. He was called a traitor, a tyrant, a hero. Cao Cao was all of these, and more. In an age of collapsing order, he didn't just survive, he thrived. When others chased glory, he seized power. When rivals boasted bloodlines, he built loyalty. Ruthless when necessary, merciful when it served him, Cao Cao rewrote the rules of leadership. From minor noble to imperial protector, his rise changed the fate of a dynasty and defined a kingdom. This is not just the story of a man, it's the rise of Wei. Cao Cao was born in 155 CE to a modest but well-connected family. Intelligent and cunning from a young age, he gained a reputation for charm, wit, and unpredictability. Unlike many nobles, Cao Cao was practical. He believed that talent, not birth, should determine worth. His early career began under Emperor Ling, where he served as a district commander. During the Yellow Turban Rebellion, Cao Cao distinguished himself by enforcing strict discipline and promoting capable officers regardless of rank. He quickly rose through the ranks. But it was during the chaos following Dong Zhuo's rise that Cao Cao's ambitions became clear. Though he joined Yuan Shao's coalition, he was never content to serve. He gathered his own forces, carved out a stronghold in Yan province, and began laying the groundwork for something greater. In 196 CE, Cao Cao made his boldest move. He rescued Emperor Xian from the ruins of Chang'an and brought him to Xuchang, under his own protection. This was no act of loyalty. With the emperor in his custody, Cao Cao gained supreme political legitimacy. Other warlords still claimed loyalty to the Han, but Cao Cao now spoke in the emperor's name. He issued edicts, granted titles, and positioned himself as the empire's rightful defender, even as he built his own power base. This strategic brilliance, mixing legality with raw military control, set Cao Cao apart. He didn't overthrow the Han, he hollowed it out and wore its skin. The real test came in 200 CE. Yuan Shao, with a larger army and greater wealth, marched south to crush Cao Cao. The two forces clashed at Guandu, a critical choke point near the Yellow River. Cao Cao's army was smaller and outnumbered, but he was a master of logistics, deception and surprise. He struck Yuan Shao's supply lines, burned their grain stores at Wukao, and shattered their morale. Yuan Shao's army disintegrated. The warlord himself died 2 years later. This victory was a turning point. Cao Cao now controlled the north, absorbed Yuan Shao's remaining forces, and became the undisputed master of northern China. By the early 210s, Cao Cao controlled much of northern and central China. He built administrative institutions, promoted legalism, and encouraged agricultural revival. He surrounded himself with brilliant advisors like Xun Yu and Cheng Yu, and poets like Cao Ji and Cao Pi, his sons. In 213, Emperor Xian granted Cao Cao the title of Duke of Wei. By 216 he was King of Wei, but while his empire expanded, so did resistance. Liu Bei grew stronger in the west. Sun Quan ruled the south. Cao Cao's attempt to conquer the Yangtze at Red Cliffs in 208 CE ended in disastrous defeat. He never fully recovered from the failure to unify China. Cao Cao died in 220 CE. Months later, his son Cao Pi forced Emperor Xian to abdicate, officially ending the Han and founding the Kingdom of Wei. Though Cao Cao never claimed the throne, he made it possible. Cao Cao remains one of the most complex figures in Chinese history, admired for his brilliance, condemned for his cruelty, and immortalized in legend. In life, he unified the North, preserved order, and reshaped the structure of imperial power. In death, his legacy endured through the Kingdom of Wei. Was he a villain? A visionary? The truth, like Cao Cao himself, is layered. He ruled in the shadow of the Han, but built a new world in its ruins. In our next episode, we follow the idealist Liu Bei, the man who would challenge Cao Cao not just with armies, but with virtue and loyalty. Thank you for watching Epochs Across Eras. If you enjoyed this journey through history, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Let's keep exploring the past to uncover the stories that shaped our world. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep exploring the epochs that define us all.